Hello and welcome to Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, entertaining moments, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. If you've ever watched Big Brother and thought, I could do that better, now is your moment. The doors are opening once again, the cameras are warming up, and the countdown has officially begun. Casting for Big Brother 28 is here. For superfans, casual viewers, and secret strategists alike, this is the most exciting time of the year. The point where dreams of alliances, blindsides, and iconic diary room moments shift from fantasy to very real possibility. For more than 2 decades, Big Brother has been a social experiment wrapped in a competition, placing strangers under one roof and asking a deceptively simple question. What happens when you can't escape each other? The show changes from season to season, but its core themes of power, pressure, and people never change. With season 28 coming up, producers are looking for a new group of house guests who are ready to live under constant surveillance and play one of the most difficult games on television. A new season means a clean slate. This season of casting is special because it cleans the board. No reigning champion. There are no predetermined alliances. No established house hierarchy. Everyone starts equal, at least on paper. That sense of possibility is what fuels thousands of audition tapes every year, each hopeful contestant convinced they bring something new to the table. And they might be right. Every season of Big Brother is shaped by its cast. Loud personalities spark chaos. Quiet thinkers quietly pull strings. Unexpected friendships form across generational, cultural, and ideological lines. Casting for Big Brother 28 isn't just about filling beds. It's about building a dynamic ecosystem where conflict, strategy, humor, and heart can all collide. Producers aren't looking for one type of player. They want a mix. Leaders and followers, risk-takers and rule followers, superfans and recruits, introverts and extroverts. The magic happens when those personalities clash and connect in ways no one can predict. Why Big Brother still hits different. In an era of short attention spans and fast-moving trends, Big Brother stands out because it unfolds slowly and relentlessly. There are no edits protecting you in real time. No pauses, no escapes. Houseguests live the game every second of every day, and audiences get to watch it all, especially now when fans are more engaged than ever through live feeds, social media, and online communities. That intensity is exactly what makes casting so thrilling. Anyone applying for Big Brother 28 isn't just auditioning for a TV show, they're signing up for a psychological marathon. You're tested emotionally, socially, and strategically. With the knowledge that at least one person you trust is probably planning your downfall, you are forced to manage relationships. And yet, people keep lining up to play. Why? Because when it works, it really works. Winning Big Brother isn't just about prize money. It's about legacy. It's about being remembered for a legendary move, a fearless speech, or a season-defining rivalry. It's about walking out of the house knowing you survived something truly unique. What casting directors really want? The same question is asked by each hopeful applicant. What do they want this season? The honest answer is simple but challenging. They want you, but fully turned up. Casting teams aren't searching for perfection. They are looking for genuineness. They want people who are open and honest about who they are. Vulnerability is just as important as confidence. Big personalities shine, but quiet intensity can be just as compelling. What matters most is whether you pop off the screen and feel real. The casting for Big Brother 28 is probably looking for players who are familiar with the current game. That doesn't mean you need to memorize every win in franchise history, but it does mean you should understand how social strategy has evolved. Fans today appreciate players who balance big moves with emotional intelligence, people who can scheme without losing the human element. Additionally, they are seeking storytellers. Can you explain your thoughts clearly? Can you talk through your strategy in a way viewers can follow? The diary room isn't just a confessional, it's where house guests become characters. The more clearly you can express yourself, the more memorable you become. The audition process, your first big move. The process of applying for Big Brother itself is a test of strategy. Your audition video is your opening move. This is where you show producers why you belong in the house and why you'd be impossible to ignore once you're there. The best auditions don't try to copy past winners. They don't force catchphrases or overact drama. Instead, they focus on personality, perspective, and passion. Why this game? Why now? What makes you different from everyone else sending in a video? And they might be right. Casting teams can spot authenticity instantly. They can also spot fear. Applicants who lean into their quirks, flaws, and strengths stand out far more than those trying to be what they think the show wants. Big Brother 28 casting is an invitation to be bold, to be honest, to trust that the real you is interesting enough because it usually is. The game has changed and so have the players. One of the most exciting aspects of a new season is seeing how the game continues to evolve. Alliances are more fluid, information moves faster, fans are sharper. Players know they're being analyzed in real time, not just by producers, but by millions of viewers breaking down every conversation. That pressure can be overwhelming, but it can also be empowering. Players who adapt, who listen, and who stay flexible tend to thrive. Big Brother 28 will almost certainly reward those who understand that control isn't always loud. Sometimes the strongest position in the house is being underestimated. Casting knows this. They're not just looking for chaos, they're looking for contrast. The patient player who suddenly bursts into action. The loud player who surprises everyone with loyalty. The fan who must learn to rely on instinct rather than spreadsheets. It's more than just a game, it's a journey. Ask any former house guest and they'll tell you the same thing. Nothing prepares you for life inside the Big Brother house. Time has a different feel. Emotions are more powerful. Small moments become massive. Every laugh, argument, and silence is magnified. That's part of the appeal. Big Brother 28 is more than just a chance to win. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You'll make choices that you'll remember for the rest of your life and form bonds that seem impossible to break. You'll discover how you react under pressure and how others react to you. Win or lose, everyone who steps into the house leaves changed. Why now might be your time. Casting announcements always spark the same reaction among fans. Should I apply? The answer is never simple, but it's always worth asking. If you love the game, if you thrive in social environments, if you're curious about your own limits, then Big Brother 28 might be calling your name. You don't need to be famous. You don't need a massive platform. You don't need to be perfect. What you need is a willingness to commit fully to the experience, to the strategy, and to being seen. Every iconic Big Brother moment started with someone deciding to take a chance. Every winner once sat at home watching the show, imagining themselves in that house. Now that casting for Big Brother 28 has begun, the door is once more wide open. Final thoughts. Step into the spotlight. As the next season approaches, excitement is building. Fans are speculating, hopefuls are filming audition tapes. Somewhere out there is a future house guest who has no idea their life is about to change. Big Brother 28 promises new faces, new strategies, and new unforgettable moments. Whether you're applying or just watching from home, one thing is certain: the game is about to begin again. So get ready, get bold.
The moment Big Brother fans wait for every year has arrived once again. Casting for Big Brother 28 is officially here, and with it comes a wave of excitement, nerves, and big dreams. For longtime viewers and first-time applicants alike, this is the point where watching from the couch turns into wondering, could that be me? The search is on for a brand new group of house guests who are ready to participate in one of the most intense social games on television as the iconic doors of the Big Brother house get ready to open for another summer. For more than 2 decades, Big Brother has remained a cultural staple, blending strategy, competition, and raw human emotion into a 24/7 social experiment. Each season brings new twists, new alliances, and new personalities that shape the game in unexpected ways. Now, with season 28 on the horizon, producers are looking for fresh faces who aren't afraid to live under constant surveillance and fight for power, safety, and ultimately, victory. A new beginning for a new season. Casting season is always special because it represents a clean slate, no returning players, no pre-made alliances, just a group of strangers about to be thrown together with nothing but their instincts, strategies, and personalities to guide them. Every future alliance, betrayal, and iconic moment begins right here with casting. For Big Brother 28, the goal is simple but ambitious. Assemble a cast that reflects a wide range of backgrounds, perspectives, and playstyles. The most memorable seasons aren't built on one type of personality. They thrive on contrast. The bold risk-takers clash with careful planners. Natural leaders butt heads with quiet observers. Somewhere in that mix, the game comes alive. Why Big Brother still captivates? The intensity of Big Brother sets it apart from other reality shows. There are no pauses in the action. House guests can't escape the cameras, the microphones, or each other. Every conversation has potential consequences, and every decision, no matter how small, can ripple through the house. People come across in their most honest selves under that constant pressure. Friendships feel more profound. Conflicts are more damaging. Victory feels earned. Through live feeds, recaps, and social media discussions, fans not only follow along with the house guests as the game progresses, but also live it with them. Casting for Big Brother 28 isn't just about finding competitors, it's about finding people who can carry a season on their shoulders. What casting teams are looking for? Every hopeful applicant wants to know what casting is searching for this time around. While each season has its own vibe, the core qualities remain the same. Casting teams want authenticity above all else. They're looking for people who are open and honest about who they are. You don't need to fit a specific mold. Big personalities stand out, but so do thoughtful, strategic minds. What matters is presence. Can you tell a story? Can you explain your thoughts clearly? Can you deal with conflict without giving up? These are the traits that translate into compelling television. For Big Brother 28, casting is also likely focused on adaptability. The modern game moves fast, and players who refuse to evolve often find themselves on the outside. Applicants who understand the importance of social awareness, emotional intelligence, and flexibility are the ones most likely to thrive. Your audition is your first impression. The audition process is the very first test of your Big Brother journey. Your video submission isn't just a formality, it's your opening move. This is where you introduce yourself, your personality, and your point of view. The strongest auditions are confident without being forced. They don't try to imitate past house guests or rely on gimmicks. Honesty is their primary focus. Why do you love this game? What kind of player would you be? How do you handle pressure and conflict? Casting teams watch thousands of videos, and authenticity cuts through the noise. Being genuine, self-aware, and passionate about the experience can make all the difference. Big Brother 28 casting is an opportunity to step into the spotlight exactly as you are. How the game keeps evolving. Observing how the game develops is one of the most exciting aspects of each new season. Strategies that worked years ago don't always succeed today. Alliances shift faster, information spreads quicker. Players are more aware than ever of how they're being perceived both inside and outside the house. Casting understands this evolution. They're looking for players who respect the history of the game, but aren't stuck in it. Big Brother 28 will reward those who can read a room, pivot when necessary, and balance big moves with strong social bonds. Sometimes the most powerful player isn't the loudest voice in the house, it's the one who listens, adapts, and strikes at the right moment. More than a competition. While the prize at the end is significant, Big Brother has always been about more than winning. It's about the experience. Living in the house pushes people out of their comfort zones and forces them to confront their strengths and weaknesses head-on. Because they are larger than life inside the house, house guests form relationships that feel larger than life. There's no outside world to distract you. Every emotion is amplified. It feels like a huge victory. Every mistake feels personal. For those cast on Big Brother 28, the experience will likely be unforgettable, whether it ends in confetti or an early eviction. Is this your moment? Casting announcements spark the same question every year. Should I apply? For some, the answer comes quickly. For others, it lingers. But casting for Big Brother 28 is an open invitation to take a chance. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to be willing to commit fully to the experience and be honest about who you are. Every legendary Big Brother player once stood exactly where hopeful applicants stand now, watching, dreaming, and deciding whether to take the leap. The countdown begins. The anticipation for Big Brother 28 will only grow as casting moves forward. Audition tapes will roll in, casting calls will happen. Somewhere out there, the next unforgettable house guest is getting ready to hit submit. Whether you're applying or cheering from home, one thing is clear. A new season is coming, and with it, a brand new chapter in Big Brother history. So get ready. The cameras are waiting. The game is calling, because casting for Big Brother 28 is here, and the next summer of strategy, drama, and unforgettable moments is just beginning.